Is it possible to combine breast milk and formula in the same bottle? In this video, we're going to dive into that topic. But before we get in, make sure you grab my free bottle guide, which is in the description below. It's a great PDF with some of my favorite bottles, as well as some tips for bottle feeding your breastfed baby. My name is Katie Clark, and I'm an international board certified lactation consultant. I love helping moms through every stage of breastfeeding and in whatever way that looks for them. Often I will work with moms who are combining breast milk and formula for whatever reason. Sometimes by choice, sometimes because they need it because their baby's not growing and they're not able to produce enough breast milk. Whatever your reason is, I'm here to support you. However, there is a lot of different opinions out there on combining breast milk and formula, so I just wanted to share a quick video on how to do this in the safest way possible. Whenever you're combining breast milk and formula, it's really important that you prepare your formula first. So you're going to prepare your formula according to the instructions on the container of formula. This is going to make sure that we don't accidentally add too much water to the breast milk and that they are prepared separately. Ideally, we want you to boil your water so it can destroy any bacteria that might be in formula. Unfortunately, formula, unless it's the pre-made variety, is not a sterile substance, so there is a chance of bacterial contamination, which we saw with the formula shortage back a few years ago. This is another reason why we don't want to combine the breast milk and the formula together before they're separately prepared. Because we want to boil your water for the formula, you really don't want to be boiling your breast milk. So if you combine them first, or you just directly add the powder into your breast milk, in order for it to be as safe as possible, you're going to have to boil the breast milk, and that is not ideal just because it can destroy nutrients and it can make it so the breast milk's a little bit too hot. Sometimes you will see recommendations out there, especially if your baby is a slower growing baby or perhaps they were growth restricted while they were in the womb, to just add the powder directly into the breast milk. Sometimes this will be referred to as fortifying your breast milk. Of course, I always want you to listen to your care provider for your specific situation. But again, this introduces the opportunity for more bacteria because your breast milk is not going to get hot enough from like a bottle warmer, or just warming it up in a bowl of water to destroy any bacteria that might be in that formula. So of course, again, like I said, talk with your doctor, but this is not something I generally would recommend. I think if you're needing to fortify, there are human milk fortifiers out there that you can consider, or you can separately feed the breast milk and the formula. I've already mostly answered this, but a lot of people ask, can you combine breast milk and formula in the same bottle? And yes, you can, just as long as you are being careful with your preparation. However, this is not the only way you can use breast milk and formula together. Sometimes you might feed directly from the breast and then give formula before or after. You might give a small bottle of breast milk first and then give formula, or you may just switch off and have breast milk for one feed, formula for another feed. It really depends on your situation and your goals, and there's no one right answer. It's all about just finding what works best for your family. I hope that this has answered a couple of your questions about how to safely combine breast milk and formula together to feed your baby. If you have any questions, be sure to drop them below, or consider booking a consult with me or one of my amazing IBCLCs that are on my team. We do virtual consults all over the world, and I do them locally in Colorado, and I have members of my team that also do them in other states. So you can check out that link below, and we would love to help you with your breastfeeding journey. Otherwise, hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you again soon.